Well,
hit play, baby girl.
fellas, we're doing it. We're
Boys, Avengers Doomsday. The trailer just came out. Let's watch it. Let's talk about it. Let's share our thoughts. It's a different kind of Marvel age that we're in right now.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what they got for us here. This has been highly anticipated by most, not by all.
That's right.
Let's go.
Xavier School. Looking like it's not
Something's coming.
So
Something you may
like
not
it's not
be
taking.
so this is Doom talking right here, right?
Yeah, it's our DJ with his very next.
We should be faced with
That's-
an unthinkable
He looks so good.
He does look really.
Costume design is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, that part where he appeared at the end of Final Four was.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger,
There's got to be somebody cut out of this shot. Right there,
Yeah.
for sure.
and they died.
So we're getting a return to the kind of more stoic, colder Thor. So they're kind of,
Yeah.
I think everybody in the world wanted them to depart back from that Thor we got from Love and Thunder, which was not my favorite. That movie was a stinker, dude. It was horrible.
Dude, we went into that after seeing Ragnarok, and me and him saw that together, and we
Couldn't be
both
more
went into
excited.
it. And like 10 minutes in, we were like, "Bro, I think we're in trouble."
Dude,
Like,
my
it's
heart
gonna get any
drops,
better?
honestly. Yeah.
It was so bad,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, and from Taika as well. Like we expected better from him.
I feel like besides like what we do in the shadows, he hasn't really been doing anything.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, since JoJo and all.
Yeah.
Since his big couple of years.
Yeah, he was on top of the world at one point.
Oh
right?
yeah,
When that
and that's
was
why I
going
think
on.
why they were giving him a Star Wars project, and I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
why it's
yeah,
come to
dude.
fruition.
That's
They were giving everybody Star Wars projects at one point in
It's
time.
true,
It was like,
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
God
this,
D&D
them, and their mother had a
aren't
Star
doing
Wars
theirs,
project.
Man.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
The Game of Thrones guys aren't doing theirs. That got canceled. Thank you, God.
Biggest villains ever, right there.
Yeah, that's all right.
I will never forgive them for what they did to Game of Thrones.
All right, back to the trailer.
Back to the trailer. Back to the trailer.
Yeah, sure.
Died facing enemies.
All right.
Baku.
Yeah, my boy.
See, and there's a couple of them in that scene meeting. Like,
Than this one.
I know what Thor's saying about how like
Cyclops. Yes.
I
but
thought this was the
Shang-Chi
Sanctum
was in there.
Sanctorum, but
It looks like it.
it looks
I
like
think
it,
it's. I think it either is that or the mansion.
Well, look at right up there in the glass.
X-Mansion.
That's the X-Men.
Yeah, it's definitely Xavier's Institute because that would be the reason for them all to be there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. They're making it seem like it's like abandoned almost, and like he's not even living there anymore. It wouldn't really make sense. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. What they're
Yeah, I feel like we'll talk about it more when the trailer's over, but I have some thoughts about that as
doing.
well.
Yeah.
But it's cool. We're seeing Shang-Chi for the first time in a while.
Dude, versus Gambit.
Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing.
Loki.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do not stand together.
He's by the lighting.
This
he's
scene
probably
looks
visiting
sick
Captain
because-
America.
Yeah.
This scene is dope. Just I think they're like on the bottom of the seabed,
Yeah.
and the Atlanteans are kind of like holding the water back. That's freaking cool as hell.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
We got who is that? That's like Ghost,
yeah,
Bucky.
Ghost Falcon, not Falcon, or the new Falcon, I guess.
Yeah, it's New Falcon. That's Manny.
Oh yeah, Joaquin Torres.
Yeah, and then that's Bucky. Yeah, Sue, and Baku and Zuri.
Yeah, cool shot.
Z'Mbaku's the king.
Dude.
Yes.
And you got her.
That was cool.
Yeah, Rebecca Romaine coming back as Mystique is my boy. Ian McKellen, Magneto.
right.
If you return.
Who was that?
That's Ant-Man and his daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it goes to Johnny, who they think he's holding Susan. I think he's holding Franklin. If you look at that, if you look at the back, that hair.
Yeah.
Presume nothing
Hold on, I'll
except
come in
this.
here.
If you return.
So that Ant-Man,
Johnny.
that hair that's not Susan's hair.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
That's
think that's
Franklin.
his nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% think so.
And there's some crazy stuff going on in the background. Maybe his
Yeah.
powers are triggering or something like that.
Yeah, he's trying to save.
I'm ready to see some more Fantastic Four action.
Dude, that movie. That's good.
Easy.
Yeah, everybody hitting their rivals' ult here.
Yeah.
And this is the scene everyone's
No Goonin
freaking
now.
out about.
No Goonin Lane.
Sorry.
So
There he is.
there's Downey. So this is the scene everyone's freaking out about. I think it's a little ridiculous. The attitude in the air. We're like, oh my god, he stopped Stormbreaker with 2 fingers. Whoa! It's like,
Yeah.
take it easy, guys. All right, like this is. It's just a movie.
Magic's always a weakness for a lot
Yeah.
of people. So, and Thor is definitely not impervious to
Especially
it.
against magic itself. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yes.
So-
He's the
It's cool.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme in the comics right now.
It just seems a little repetitive. It's like whenever they need to establish somebody as being a threat, they just have them catch Captain America's shield. You're gonna destroy Mjolnir. It's like, all right, here's your setup to establish the villain.
Dude, I mean, freaking Dragon Invincible. He's just wait.
Yeah.
We're going to need a miracle. Hey, pal.
Oh, this is great. He looks a little lean though, like with Steve.
It's just Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it looks like Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
He looks a little leaner than he was for Cap, so I'm interested to see
We'll see.
how he steps back into the role.
Yeah.
It's the Russos, so I have faith. I mean, they
Infinity Vision.
That's the thing. They're coming back. They're probably 2 last films for Marvel right now.
Yeah.
You know, this and Secret Wars. You know, they didn't go wrong with Winter Soldier.
I mean, their run was unparalleled, man. I mean, they just eventually they left, and it's kind of went to shit since they left. So,
Dude, all I know is that Marvel execs are very smart because they waited for the biggest theatrical weekend of the year. You know, the Odyssey hype was like at all-time high. Everyone's online posting their opinions. Everyone's watching reviews. And then they just dropped this on a Monday right after the opening weekend. They know what they were doing.
that was
Sure
smart.
enough.
They're piggybacking off the hype.
I'm very interested to see how they do with this and Dune coming out.
I think they're a little scared.
I think they're very
And I would
scared.
be too.
I mean, I am 100% going to see if I do it. I won't do it in the same day. I'm too old for that.
Here,
I think
let
I'm
me
gonna
ask you
see
this. If you can see only one movie
Dune.
that weekend, which one are you picking?
Dune.
Dune, really.
Yeah, not even a question for me. Same.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I have not seen the first 2. So
Jesus Christ. What are we going to do with this guy?
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna make him. We're gonna make him
Yeah.
take that bucket in the bathroom. That's what we're gonna make him do. That's the beautiful Dune popcorn bucket.
If we do if we do like a movie buff with Dune,
Yeah.
we'll have to have the popcorn bucket like front
Right,
and center
front
on the
and center,
table.
man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got to be.
most expensive sex toy in the world.
And I won't even make you clean it.
No,
All right,
I'm
so-
scared because if I go see that, if I went and saw them in the same day, I feel like if I saw that first, Dune first, and then went and saw this, I'd be like, man, this movie fucking sucks.
Yeah. But then you can't go see this first and then see Dune because then you're like kind of tired. And you're
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just,
Yeah.
I think you got to see
No.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, for a universe that I've been attached to since 2008, it's hard not to want be like, I'm gonna go see this movie. You know,
Yeah.
like that's why I
Oh,
think that's
yeah,
why it's part of
man.
it. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be fan service. That's what every movie's been. Every good Marvel movie's been since.
Oh,
Yes,
the end of
forever.
it just
Infinity
looks like
War.
a full-on fan service slap around. Like,
Yeah.
That's the
it's
only reason
ridiculous.
Deadpool and Wolverine was any good. If it was good, is it good?
I
'Cause
love
that's
it.
the-
I
I think,
love that
I think it
movie.
fell off hardcore, dude.
But I loved it.
I think it was like
It's-
an
right.
amazing first time viewing experience in the theater. But like,
Yeah.
I haven't rewatched it yet, and I'm in no rush to rewatch it.
Exactly.
Uh,
I haven't even
a lot
seen
of
Far
Marvel
From
movies
or
like that.
No Way Home since it's came out.
Yeah, I've watched it
haven't seen
again once.
Neither have
'cause
I.
I remember walking out of that movie and everyone else was really pleased with it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that movie kind of.
You know what kind of sucks, and this is like just like a modern day commentary, but like I feel like you go on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and you see the shorts, and we probably rewatched No Way Home just in small clips on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
You're watching. How many times have you guys seen the fucking portal scene on there where Eric Garfield walks out and he's like
Yeah.
crawling on the ceiling, and then sometimes on Facebook they'll have like the reels. They'll be like 5 minutes long. You can watch a whole scene on
yeah.
Facebook. So I think that
Those are
also
the best
contributes.
parts of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. You want to relive the pops
Yeah.
in the movie. You don't want
But
to
then
relive the
you
story.
see that online, and you're like, okay, I got my fix. I don't need to rewatch the whole movie,
Exactly.
which sucks. I want to have the desire to go back and rewatch movies.
I have a
That's
question.
personal problem.
Out of all three of those Spider-Man movies, what's the one you would probably go back and rewatch the most?
Homecoming.
Yeah,
no
easily.
doubt.
Same.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Homecoming's so
I think it's the
good,
only
man.
one that can stand on its own.
I know.
Yeah.
That's such a great
agree.
movie.
And that's a Marvel problem as well. Is a lot of these movies do not stand well on their own when you take the full connectivity sphere around it out.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think in Spider-Man Brand New Day we're getting We're getting Hulk. We're getting probably Daredevil.
Punisher.
I would imagine we're getting Punisher. We're getting like all these new,
Which could be a mistake, honestly. I thought when one of my favorite scenes in No Way Home was that last scene where he's making his suit and he's living in his crappy apartment and he's swinging around in that shiny suit for the first time, and everyone doesn't know who he is. You're getting like a fresh start, but now it's like they're bringing all these other characters back into the fold.
They're bringing Ned back. They're bringing MJ back.
I wish we would have got a little bit of more of a fresh start.
Yeah, like a little Felicia Hardy in there while he's like,
oh my
like
God,
Black Cat,
bro. Like a Tombstone.
Yeah,
just a solo Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's all you're
Can you imagine like a crime, like gritty, like Tombstone, Mr. Negative is in there, and then like Black Cat's like
I think they were trying to get Craven there, but that movie was just so bad that I want to know someone that watched him play Quicksilver and then was like, you know what, that accent was so good. Let's make him Craven.
Listen, I love my boy Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I love him too, but
100%.
man, God, that is not a person that should have anything but like an English accent.
And to be honest, going back to these fucking Instagram reels, I've seen a couple clips of. I haven't seen the real movie Craven, but I've seen some clips. He doesn't do that bad of a performance-wise. Like he's not a bad actor.
I don't think he's a bad actor by any means. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, I don't think it was his fault mostly.
I think
the script.
I don't think he's a good fit for that character. I don't. I really don't. Like,
They need to go a little older.
Yeah.
Having a young Craven is just a little strange.
No, I don't want to know Craven's origin story. I just want Craven's last hunt.
Well, that's the movie trope is they have to do the origin story for every movie they come out with.
Oh,
yeah.
Always.
Which is actually one of the breath of fresh air parts of Fantastic Four was they just kind of did like a little montage in the beginning of the movie.
3 minutes of it.
That was very well done.
Yeah. I mean but you could have those little flashback scenes, and that can be the origin. That's what they're doing right with some things now. Is they're skipping that origin for you. You know what I mean? Like the Batman, for instance. I mean, they're like, all right, this is him already being Batman. We don't have to go through it again. Fantastic Four, they already have their powers.
Superman as well.
They've been the Fantastic Four for like a year now.
Yeah.
You know, and then they just show it happen to them for like 2 minutes.
I was so glad they did that because we didn't know if they were gonna.
Yeah, because the first half of the original Fantastic Four movie, you're like, bro, this is boring as
they
hell.
don't even get. That's why I think also that movie, even though I did enjoy it when I was a kid.
When you're a kid, you love it.
Yeah, but like I think that last sequence, like they had to rush.
Dude, that Galactus sequence was bad.
Yeah.
It was rough. Another one I have not gone back to rewatch. I mean, the best part of that movie was them going into space, going to Galactus's lair, and the Silver Surfer chase that ensued afterwards. And then once they got back to Earth, it was kind of... And the parts before.
Yeah, the first half of that movie is
very forgettable movie. It didn't age very well at all. But the characters were great. Like, and the time... that they chose for the setting was also amazing. Like that futuristic retro
Jetsons.
70s kind of Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
If I could pick one like setting to make a movie in, I would choose that. No questions.
Great.
Asked.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Future's a lot of fun.
Around the table, let's go
That's right.
around. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10 for Avengers Doomsday? Johnson, go, and why?
I'd probably say I want to go lower, but I don't want to be that guy. I'd probably say 7. 7 out of 10. Why? I like a lot of the characters. The X-Men's the draw for me. Some of the other stuff I'm just not overly hyped about. I loved Thunderbolts. That's a very controversial like kind of opinion.
No. Everyone loves that movie. I haven't seen it.
I met a
myself.
lot of people that did not like that movie. I loved that.
I didn't hear a lot of negativity around that one.
I think that they'll be fun to see again. I was excited about them.
Let me ask you, just X-Men wise, are you happy that they brought back the legacy X-Men, or did you wish that they did like a?
We're not ready there. We'll get there for Secret Wars.
It's like it feels like they're just drawing the X-Men, like the rebirth of the X-Men, like out so long. It's like, hey, maybe you said Secret Wars. Do you think they're gonna do the new ones?
They've already said they're gonna. I think they're gonna do a planet-wide or just a whole reset on the whole Marvel universe. I think after Secret Wars.
I think so. They're gonna dive into the Mutant saga, which is what we might find out a little bit more coming up on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With possibly Jean Grey being a part of it.
Yeah, I think
we don't know what's going
You guys think they're gonna throw in Wolverine without us knowing, as like a little extra?
No, I think
about
it's. I think they still got to take their time with it. It's kind of like what they're doing with Bond. Like they put out that thing where they're like, "Listen, it's going to take some time. We're finding the right guy."
Right.
Like, it hasn't been that long since Craig retired.
I don't think
It hasn't
Marvel's even
been
doing that,
long
though.
Since Jack.
Marvel's
It would
just
be
like, we're gonna push this
smart
off.
for Marvel.
Yeah,
to do
but
that.
not just a new Wolverine, but do you think Hugh Jackman's going to come back?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think he pops in there.
I think he might.
You can't do the X-Men without
Dude.
Wolverine.
That's what the thing is. Like, if you're going to bring the X-Men, you should bring.
What are you
all of
doing?
them.
Can't do
That's
the
the guy that
X-Men
made you
without
all that
Wolverine.
money.
They
Exactly.
made 3 movies without Wolverine, and they were amazing. First Class, Apocalypse.
He still shows
First,
up.
he's in all those movies.
No, he's not. He's
in-
in First Class for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
He's not in Apocalypse.
No, he doesn't show up till Days of Future Past.
I didn't realize he wasn't in Apocalypse. I forgot about
Because you're a
that.
noob.
First Class, he's in the one scene.
Yeah, he's in that one scene where they walk in and he goes, "Fuck off." Basically.
That's like the only time he's
But
saying that.
to play devil's advocate, if you go on, I'm pretty sure if you go on Rotten Tomatoes, those are the weakest X-Men movies
First
that are out
Class?
there.
First
Class,
Class is
no, but
amazing.
Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix,
Yeah.
those are going to be at the bottom of the list.
Oh, yeah.
Days of Future Past, and I mean X3 is going to be down there, but
Nah, bro. I would say for me, Days of Future Past and First Class are the top 2.
that's my number 2
And
as
X2.
well. Yeah.
I would say X2 is my number
We have the
3.
same.
Yeah, X2
I don't.
is great.
I think looping in like Logan would be unfair to that.
Yeah, a Logan's
That'd
its
be
own
number one.
entity.
It
I
is.
mean, it's one of the best Marvel, or really just one of my favorite movies of like the last 10 years.
Origins isn't up there for you. No.
There's some good scenes for sure.
yeah, it's the same-
the saber tooth fights are sick. The
Yeah.
opening montage is cool.
Yeah.
We gotta get to your rating though.
okay.
We're
Yeah.
ranting too much.
And that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
That's what the
yeah.
people come here
We're
for.
riffing.
The
Yeah.
rants. All right. I you said you didn't want to be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy.
Okay.
Excitement level. You said 7. I think I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go 6.
Yeah.
I could. I don't want to be too harsh here because you know how much I love Marvel and the MCU. Of
course.
the old Screen Freaks days. That's half of our content was about the MCU stuff, but
Yeah.
I think it's lost a lot of that old charm. It's not the same MCU. I think Phase 4 was a colossal failure. I mean, for the first time in my life,
Multiverse saga sucks.
Multiverse of Madness was such a disappointment, even from Raimi. Like, it has redeeming qualities, of course, like a lot of these other movies do. But
Yeah.
I just,
Whole saga, which is bad.
I don't. For the first time ever, I had skipped out on theatrical releases. I mean, I'd see anything that MCU put out under
Right.
under that banner. If it was released, I saw it. But then it got to the point where it was just so bloated. You had all these TV shows coming out. You couldn't keep up with everything. And then, I mean, every other, streaming service has their own slew of TV shows. We were getting so content bloated. And then that became some of the weaker stuff. So I would choose to watch Invincible, or I'd choose to
Yeah.
watch other things
I
over these
dragged
Marvel
him
shows.
out for Cap Brave New World. Like, he was like,
yeah.
I really want to go. I was like, we're going.
I just didn't
Like,
care.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it wasn't that
wasn't
good.
good.
It wasn't
And
that
that's
good.
I
Harrison
agree that
Ford was
that's
amazing, but
I didn't even see that one, but like that's kind of the reason I didn't see that one. It was like
You still haven't seen it?
yeah,
Yeah, and I haven't seen Thunderbolts. I know you've seen Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts was actually pretty good. I enjoyed.
heard it was good.
I liked
Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts.
is awesome.
I need to check
It's
it
the
out.
Suicide Squad for Marvel.
Yeah, and then Fantastic Four was
I was so excited for
fun,
that. And then
you know?
Superman came out that same month, and
Yeah.
Superman was just like
It was
had
so much
all
better.
the heart and all the soul,
So
and
good.
Fantastic
Dude,
Four was
we
just
got
an empty
his
shell.
dad. Stupid funny story. We tell him his dad, we're like, dude, that movie's amazing. You're gonna love it. It's so much like the Christopher Reeve movies. He's like, gets on our group chat and flames us both to like 6 of our friends. It's like, that movie was a crock of shit. I should have never went and
I
saw
forgot
that.
about this.
Like,
He wouldn't let it go for like
dude,
2 weeks.
For like 2 weeks.
That's
And he
crazy.
I still don't
holds
forgive you
it up
guys for
every
telling me to
time
go
we
out and see
recommend-
Superman.
Yeah, like,
that's crazy.
We're like, are you kidding me? Like,
we're both like, what are you talking about? That movie's incredible. Like,
and he wasn't even one of those like Zack Snyder like fanboys
no,
either.
he
was
just
like
was
just straight up
this
hated
movie
it
sucks.
for the love of the
I'm like,
game.
That's
yeah.
funny. That's
Just a hater.
Dude,
at least he's
it
committed.
was
You know,
so
he's committed
funny.
to it.
Like, to the
That's
point of us both getting angry at him and yelling at him in the group chat.
Like it'd be like 11:50 at night.
Yeah.
No dead chat.
yeah,
just
it's
ding.
like,
It's
he'd be like,
what
you
the
know what?
fuck
I
was
can't
that
trust you
movie?
guys' movie things again. Should I watch this? I'm not asking Ryan or Johnson.
So yeah, I go about 6 out of 10. Yeah, I saw it pop up. I was scrolling in the morning and I saw first up on YouTube, and I was like, oh, interesting. Like I just saw a little, news story in the newspaper, like, oh, the cabinet sales increased by 25% this weekend. Like, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. I wasn't jumping out of my seat like, oh my god, I gotta play the trailer.
Yeah.
And I don't think the trailer was that good either.
Really?
But here, what do you got?
It's weird. So my Critical side wants to go 6 or even 5, honestly. But
Really?
honestly, just as a fan of the series who is apparently I'm just gullible, is that I want to go 8 just because of how much excitement I've had throughout
That
the
is a
entire-
very wide range.
Well, no, I'm saying I think me personally, it probably is just a solid 8. But if I really was thinking about this and like from a cinematic standpoint or something, it's like it's probably a 5 because I'm going to see this movie. I know I'm going into it watching it just for the fan service. I just want to have fun with it. I'm trying to look at it from a childish point of view, I guess, because it's like
I like that though. I admire that.
right. It's
really
just
do.
like I would just want to enjoy the movie, but that's why we're here. I gotta tell you what straight up. Like this movie's probably not going to be great. I don't know, but
Which
it's just
sucks,
gonna be
dude.
Like, we're going to see these characters we love come together, and that's going to be all it is.
And we've seen it happen before, right? With other movies, Avengers,
Dude, look at what
Ultron,
happened to us.
Infinity War.
And Mandalorian. Like season 3 was happening, and I was looking at it with rose-colored glasses the whole season.
Right.
And Ryan's like, "No, bro, this season sucks." And
Right.
like the farther we got into it, the more I was like, "Man, he's right."
And do you think? Because I don't want to be like this hater. Like I don't like being like this overly critical person, and I didn't really used to be like that. I feel like
He actually didn't. I was the one that always was kind of.
you were. We had a weird little flip.
It's flipped really hard. Actually.
What do you think it is, dude? Is it just? I was gonna say maybe I'm just getting a little
older.
older, but
It's getting older.
you're fucking ancient over here, and you actually love everything now.
It's getting older.
It can't be that.
And I think I'm more like the kind of person that like whatever you throw at me, I'm gonna give a shot.
So are you just like at this point with all the bullshit that's come your way, you're just like this like beaten down dog, and you're just like accept all the pets that you'll get?
No, because I still remember the horror of like the sequel trilogy. Like you still hold that up. Like when the Acolyte came out, my dad was actually visiting, and we love watching all the new Star Wars stuff together whenever he visits. And like he'll wait a year or two to come down, and then we'll bang out like 2 or 3 seasons of something on one of our days off because he's older, so we go out and do things, and then he comes back here and we watch like 5 episodes of something a night. And we got to like the 6th episode of Acolyte where they have that huge lightsaber fight, and like that episode
Which was
incredible.
incredible.
That whole episode's amazing.
It's fantastic.
The rest of the show is like
Dog
so
shit.
much worse.
Dog shit.
And my dad was sitting there and was like, "Man, I think the show's finally gonna turn it around." And we watched the next episode. He's like, "Never mind."
I don't understand.
God, that show's.
There's just no urgency anymore when they're creating this
And
stuff.
that's from someone that like he's read the first book. I read like all 9 of the books in the High Republic.
Right.
All those books, and they were great, and I was just so invested and waited for so many characters to show up, and they just never did.
Yeah, like why don't go through all the trouble of creating this huge like multi-year spanning universe, right? High Republic, all original stuff, by the way, too. And why you don't use a single bit of it?
Nope.
Like you use like 2 characters.
Yeah, and like they made one character act so different than how they established.
It's horrible.
Them. It was
Vernestra.
awful. That's what I'm worried about with Doomsday. It's just weird characters. Like, look at it this way. Look at Infinity War. There are people that still like hate Star-Lord because of that. They're like the one mistake he made, but like it
which
would
is
make
ridiculous.
sense. It was a lot. It wasn't like him thinking. It was an emotional response.
Right.
It makes sense. Like,
We could all relate to that. We've all lost
Oh,
it
yeah.
in a split second like that.
yeah, exactly. So
I think it was
whenever
fine.
people are like, "That's such a stupid thing that makes no sense," I'm like, "No."
Those
it
are the
makes
people that get
complete
too
sense.
sweaty about it. It's like,
Yeah.
don't-
It's a
why are you
movie.
gonna look into
We're
that too
enjoying
much?
Yeah.
Something fictional.
Yeah.
But like, look at Infinity War, man. Like, and I know they don't. Doom didn't get the rollout that Thanos did across like 8 different movies or 9 different movies. He's what at end of Phase 3 was Thanos. So that's like what, like 17 movies of a rollout. He got teased at the end of Avengers.
Yeah.
So like Thanos was set up beautifully. Even like Loki had a little bit of origins with Thor, and then he kind of was set up for Avengers, and it was a great recurring character. There's just no setup for Doom other than that little scene at the end of Fantastic Four. And I feel like there could have been more setup with like the TVA stuff in Loki.
Oh, yeah.
And that establishes the variants. And like go back to Loki. Loki is such a gem. That's like the Andor of the Marvel cinematic
There's
universe.
also just
right?
hints to Doom. It really, like, if you look into shows like Moon Knight or something, you can find a hint of Doom or something.
Yeah.
But nothing sets him up. Nothing's like
concrete. Man,
The
Moon
trailer,
Knight.
we don't really get a lot from the trailer. It seems like from the opening dialogue, he's like, "Oh, something's coming."
Yeah.
He is anticipating something else coming our way.
Right.
So it's not like he's not heralding his own forthcoming. Right. He's not like, "Oh, something's coming." He's like talking about himself in the third person.
Yeah.
There's something else going on. I guess like maybe the events that cause Secret War. But we don't really know. This trailer doesn't give us much of anything. It's 2-minute and 25-second trailer. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the plot of the movie other than he's going to fight the Avengers.
And it's going to be an Odyssey-sized.
Yeah.
Good lord.
That was an intense timer.
Yeah, it's going to be an Odyssey-sized movie. So
Yeah,
It's gonna be
long.
It's gonna be 3 hours long.
yeah, well,
Are
like
you kidding me?
240 something, 245.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
I just want to say I appreciate Lane's Moon Knight shout out, man.
Oh,
What an abandoned gem of a show,
So
man.
good, so good.
it was
And
a great show.
I don't
and
think they're
just
gonna use him.
Pass by. Yeah,
Got-
exactly.
Bring back Oscar
Great
Isaacs.
character. Speaking of which, season 3 Daredevil, he's supposed to be in it.
I heard about that.
Oh, nice.
Season 3 of Daredevil is shaping up to be incredible.
Insane. Defenders reunion.
Yes, I'm
It's
so
gonna be
excited for
nuts,
Luke Cage
dude.
and Iron
Yeah.
Fist.
Oh man, it's gonna
Yeah.
be great. Jessica Jones was amazing this season. So.
She was great. She was amazing. I love that she's got the kid with Luke now. So we just need to see him.
So awesome.
She's badass, man.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah, Avengers Doomsday, another Shenanigans. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8. Weird 8.
I'll keep the 8. I'll keep the
A
8.
strange
I
8.
think that's a solid rating.
It's a weak 8.
Yeah, it's a week 8, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Marvel hasn't done enough, I think, in the last 4 years to really make us confident that they're going to deliver a good movie. Like Infinity War, right? The trailer comes out and you're biting at the chops to watch it. Like you couldn't press play fast enough on your phone.
Yeah.
I think it's still the most viewed trailer of any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And you just watch it and you know it's going to be a good movie.
That's such a rewatchable movie too. From
Of
Marvel.
course.
Like that first.
And it shouldn't really be that
it
rewatchable,
really
right?
shouldn't. But
Yeah.
like,
It's
and
so
then you
good.
watch Endgame and you're like, okay, this is pretty good. But like, man,
Yeah. So am I crazy? Because everyone loves Endgame. Even when we were doing our Marvel movie madness, you were like so adamant that Endgame was the best Marvel movie
Yeah.
ever made.
No,
and I just didn't see it. Has your opinion changed since then? It's been it's been like 5 years.
I can't say I haven't seen the movies since we did that, and I really can't say. I think definitely it's probably Infinity War definitely tells the better story.
Yeah.
and like just overall is the better movie.
And it's not a bad movie. There's still amazing scenes. I mean, the scene where Cap
Yeah,
straps
great.
on his shield and prepares to fight
I can
Thanos'
do this
army
all
by
day,
himself.
man.
I'll get goosebumps
Oh,
just
yeah.
talking about
Oh,
it right now,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
let's fucking go.
The rings are fantastic, but
Yeah.
it's largely fan service, I think. And it couldn't re-encapsulate the magic that Infinity War had done just a couple years prior.
Giant Peter Dinklage.
Giant Peter Dinklage.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, dude.
Didn't see that
E-Tree.
one coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
Didn't see
yeah.
that one coming. But man, they did it. It was awesome.
I think that was kind of the beginning of the end, though, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Endgame was
100%.
kind of the beginning of the end, and then nothing else was able
I
to
think
live up to
you
that.
can
What it
measure it
represented.
As before Infinity War, Marvel didn't really miss ever. After Infinity War, as things started to, we started to see things without blinders on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we didn't want to. I mean, like it's like the height of the Roman Empire, right? When they had all that land around the Mediterranean, they can't maintain it. It's going to come back down at some point.
We just watched the South Park episode.
Roman Empire.
Where, no, Mr. Garrison gets mad at all the Canadian kids in the class. He's like, you know why the Roman Empire fell? Because they started letting all these people in. And they felt bad for them.
Yeah, I mean, hey. I mean, I guess the MCU did become more inclusive after Endgame, right?
I think I don't know about that, man. They just pumped out too much too fast. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
pumping.
Yeah, they tried to
were
bring in
pumping.
fans of
Oh, they were
all
pumping.
shapes and
Peers-
sizes.
Peers United for movie promotion. That's
Pump?
what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Pump.
pumping them out.
They were
That's
pumping.
Johnson's
That's
theme.
right. We'll get the T-shirts out to you guys.
P-U-M-P, pump.
Pump.
Signed one's $10.
That's right. Yeah. We actually you give or we give you money
Yeah,
to take the
and I'm not
sign.
signing with ink.
Yeah, I think so. We'll probably make a more in-depth episode going over some more of our MCU favorites before Doomsday comes out.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
I think maybe we do a revised movie madness bracket. We got a lot more stuff. Maybe
for
we
sure.
could throw the TV shows in there too.
Yeah.
I think would be cool.
We could
for
do
sure.
a TV show bracket, movie bracket.
Yeah, I
And
guess we
fight
could
each
do that.
other.
Yeah.
I think we just go supersize it and just throw everything in there at once.
That's gonna be.
I need to actually watch some of this stuff. I haven't seen the Marvels. I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
Oh man.
Probably a few other things as
Now
well.
I have to.
I'm gonna see
I
how-
have a reason to watch the Marvels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how far I can fight Age of Ultron into that bracket.
Dude, I love Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron. We were both like we didn't want to see it go.
yeah, exactly.
And I think we both loved Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic, dude. We'll get on there and we'll I'm excited for the bracket. It'll be a good time.
That'd be great.
That's it. Let's
Do I get to put Morbius in the bracket?
no.
None of the Sony stuff. Right?
Yeah.
They would like a losers
they would get
bracket and
instantly
Morbius.
deleted.
Yeah, we got to do a losers bracket. Morbius is
bracket?
the number one seed.
Worst
going
movies?
into-
Oh man, that'd be hard probably to fight.
Maybe we
for
can
the
get our
worst
boy
movie.
Matt Smith on here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace. Look for those pump t-shirts.
Jesus Christ.